on, guys? The Comics Kid 2099 here to talk to you about Slither. This is a 4-pack of creature features. We have the first two Trimmers movies, Slither, and then real quick, a sidebar about that is my favorite B-movie. I had more fun watching than I have just about any other movie I can think of in a very long time. If you ever see this movie out in the wild, do yourself a favor and get it. It's got one of the people, I think, not Howling Mad Murdoch, but I think, is it Spaceman or Faceman from the A-Team? I can't remember. It's got one of those guys, and then it's got Red Brown is in it, Strother Martin. I don't know if I've seen anything else with him. I am not here to talk about but I am going to say, if you ever see that anywhere, please watch it. That is an absolutely delightful movie. I had a blast watching it. What I am here to talk to you about today is Slither, directed by James Gunn, written by James Gunn. This has got Nathan Fillion in it, Elizabeth Banks, Jenna Fisher has a small role in it, and Michael Rooker, who I am starting to think is in every single James Gunn movie. He was in both of the Guardians movies. He was in the Suicide Squad. He's in this. I have not seen every James Gunn movie, but so far, all of them that I have seen have had a Michael Rooker cameo. And this movie, if I had to classify it, I guess it is a horror, sci-fi, comedy. It's really hard to actually nail down what this movie is. It's got a lot of humor in it, but then it doesn't shy away from the gross stuff. And when I say this is horror, this is really more gross-out horror. And I guess the best way to describe it is it's kind of a cross between The Thing and a more typical zombie movie. And it is a little bit of a slow burn. It's only an hour and a half long. And I would say the first half hour is kind of slow, but once you get around to that half-hour mark, this movie just releases a barrage of insanity on you, and it does not let up. It is well worth the wait. I'm not going to post any pictures here because, one, I like to keep things fairly family-friendly, and a lot of the stuff that I could show screenshots of are just absolutely disgusting in the best way possible. I spent a large portion of the last hour of this movie just going like, and I could not keep my eyes away from what was going on. I was just glued to the screen. It was really, really messed up in the best way possible. I really enjoyed this movie. It's got that kind of sort of feels like, I talked about this when I talked about The Fog. It feels kind of Stephen King-y in that this is a small town, and each of these characters in the small town gets a little something to do. You're getting to know everyone in the small town, even though you've got your characters who are kind of your main leads that you're focusing on. This has that small town vibe of all these characters. You feel like they've all known each other for a really long time, and they all kind of get their moment to shine at different moments. I like that. I am trying to think of anything else to say. This does have the actor who played Star-Lord's grandfather in the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie. He is in this. He plays the mayor. He was also in the episode of Firefly, The Train Job. He was, I think, the sheriff of that town, and he's great here. This is probably the biggest role that I've ever seen him in. He's really funny. I really enjoyed this movie. Even though this is really disgusting, I will definitely be watching this again. I had heard people say that it was really good, but I never got around to watching it, and now I'm really glad that I saw this. So that's about all that I have to say about Slither. I hope you guys like this video. Definitely check this movie out. This might be one of the most, I would say, out of everything I've talked about this month, this movie might be the one I am praising the most. I have enjoyed a few movies that I have talked about this month, but this one I think is one of the higher ones for me right now. A little bit of behind-the-scenes baseball or inside baseball, whatever. I wasn't initially planning on talking about this movie. I kind of tentatively had plans for the month, especially once I was getting into the last couple weeks. I kind of had everything mapped out about here's what I was going to talk about, and then I actually bought this 4-pack last week, and then on a lark I decided to watch Slither tonight, and I liked it enough that I wanted to kind of show some love to it. So I really enjoyed this movie. I'm not sure how it falls on the horror scale, especially compared to some of the other stuff that I've talked about this month, but I really enjoyed it. So those are my thoughts on Slither. I hope you guys like this video, and I will be back later to talk about some more videos. In the meantime, have a great rest of the day. Catch you later.